Hello and welcome to a very snowy Stadium of Light for Burnley's latest Premier League encounter against Sunderland away from home. As you can see, the snow is on the pitch and the referee has passed it playable. That's the gap between Burnley and Chelsea. They're 5 points. Sunderland, bottom club, lost to Burnley, of course, in that Titanic League Cup semi-final. The two legs of the League Cup semi-finals. They'll be looking for a little bit of revenge here this afternoon against Burnley, who have had a couple of draws of late. They've had 2-3-3 draw. We've had a couple of 3-3 draws in the last few weeks with works of Palace, and of course the home draw with West Brom, which we didn't end up recording in the end, and then that Titanic match with Manchester United at Old Trafford. Let's have a look at the Sunderland side. Danny Graham and Connor Wickham partner each other in front. Cup, Wadwell, Gangarini on the midfield threesome with a back five there, which includes former Manchester United man Wes Brown. Costampo Tenemon is the goalkeeper. Now Burnley make one change, and that is Jay Rodriguez is injured, so in comes Andros Townsend. He'll play on the left hand side. On the right hand side, Cartley will now switch to left wing where Rodriguez was before he got injured. The snow's coming down. It's a chilly day up in the northeast, but hopefully the likes of Andros Townsend will enjoy that sort of occasion. Very cold, as I say. In charge today, Michael Oliver is the referee yet again. Well, Burnley seem to be getting Michael Oliver a lot for the games. But away we go there. Burnley in the dark strip. And they'll attack the goal to the left hand side in what is pretty tricky conditions for football. It's a case of this sort of pitch really just sort of keeping your balance, so to say. Bollison breaks to Cartley now. Bollison had continued his run forward. Second against 20th. Sunderland bravely having to fight against relegation. It's been a tough season for them. The League Cup run to the semis has been the only big highlight of what's been a rather disappointing season for Sunderland. Bollison, Hughes, Ings is through. Now can he get the breakthrough here? It's Danny Ings to the Clarets. No, good save. Telemon doing really well to keep that out. Good tackle again. One thing you'll find with Danny Ings, he never stops running. He's like a jack in the box when he gets going, even on a surface as tricky as this. Offside. Connor Wickham, the man who's been flagged. In fact, you could have took your choice from both of them, really, to be bluntly honest with you. Hughes, Stones, Bollison, Kyler, Ings. Just couldn't find his strike partner there, Harry Kane. Who's to the side. You feel for Sam Vokes because he's played really well, but Harry Kane, top-notch striker, good young player in the making there. Pete White just be a natural partner for Danny Ings in terms of age and stability. Bollison, Cartley, coming up towards 20 minutes gone at the Stadium of Light, and still we await the first goal on what is a very tricky surface up in the northeast of England. Little cross coming in, Kane with a header. Easy for Pantelimon. The flag has gone up there, I think, for offside. And that was direct from the goal kick, I have to say. It's a little bit harsh, really, on balance on Sunderland, as that kick was delivered from Pantelimon's own penalty area. The ref has given it, and the linesman and the referee have given it, and it's a free kick to Burnley, which has been duly taken quickly. And here's Will Hughes. Can he keep his balance on what's a tricky surface? Not really on this, which is not Really, it's going to have to be tricky. Going to have to be played very cleverly here. That's a good ball in there. Good save. Well used, was right in there. And Pantelimon there having to use his big 6'7" frame to terrific effect, and that's a great save. So a Burnley corner. James Ward-Prowse to take. Swings it in. Headed out. 1 against 1, but there's 2 back now for Burnley. 3 back. Sunderland still have it. And if they play it right, they might be in here for a goal. Really difficult to keep your feet on this surface, and it's there. Well, Burnley never got anywhere close. And Sunderland take the lead at the Stadium of Light. The bottom side are in front against the team battling for the league championship. Well, that's not going to do the Clarets much good, really, this particular moment, because they made an absolute mess of trying to clear that one away. The tackles weren't good enough. And in the end, Sunderland have helped themselves to a goal. And Burnley, in fact, have had to pay the price, and it's Connor Wickham who's got it. Oh, he's third of the season, believe it or not. Now the Clarets are in big trouble. They trailed at Old Trafford a couple of times as well, which is usually a psychological thing. But here's Harry Kane now. Can Burnley get level? No! Pantelimon's kept Sunderland out and gets Sunderland in the lead. And Burnley should be at least scoring a goal by now, because they've created enough chances even on a tricky pitch as much as this. And Sunderland really keeping their feet a little bit more better. That's a better challenge. Now here's Ings. That's a good ball. Now Kane is in a lot of space now. He can use his pace and run in at the goalkeeper. He might have a chance. And he's missed it. Well, how do you sum that one up? Lovely ball from Ings to set him in. Kane should have made it 1-1. The tackle again. Tom's had that time with the challenge, and he's in there once again, but he's lost out. It's gone for a throw. It's Gangarini. Good player. Pretty underrated, but there we go. Burnley, of course, chasing a potential quadruple. They've got a difficult two-legged Champions League last 16 knockout game against Barcelona, and they should be 2 epics. It shows how far Burnley have come as a team. 18 months ago they were battling to stay in the second tier of English football. Now look at them now, battling for European supremacy on a very, very big, very, very big scale, and big club honours. They're in the League Cup final, remember, as the whistle goes, but they've got plenty of work to do on what is a very, very difficult pitch there. Still covered, and Connor Wickham's goal is the difference. Burnley have come close, but they've found Pantelimon in terrific form, and at half-time it's Sunderland 1, Burnley 0. Welcome back, everybody. Well, there's an encouraging sign that the Chelsea-Man City game is taking place simultaneously, and at half-time in this one, it's Chelsea 1, Manchester City 1. So if Burnley were to come back and win, and that was to stay the same, or Manchester City sneaked something from that game, then Burnley would close the gap on Chelsea, and then we still have a close title race. If Chelsea win and Burnley win, the gap will still remain 5 points. So there's all to play for then. So can Burnley, on this 14th of February, the Valentine's Day, can they present themselves being massacred on Valentine's Day? We'll find out now, as Sunderland are about to get us underway in those red and white shirts and taking the goal to our left. Burnley in the dark shirts are taking the goal to our right. 1-0 down. Knowing the job in hand has got to be done now. His Shackle takes possession, finds Ings. Kane is to his right, but Ings might go alone. He's going to do so here. He's only Pantelimon to beat, and he scored! What a good positive start from the Clarets. They needed that right at the start of the second half, and Danny Ings then used his skill and his nous there to terrific effect. And what about that for a cool finish? Right in the corner of the net. And it's Sunderland 1, Burnley 1, and the Clarets are back in the game. And it's that man again, Danny Ings. What a season he's turning out to have. Goal number 24 in the league. The man is a goal machine. There's no two ways about that. 5 minutes gone in the second half. And parity is restored for the Clarets. By the way, are on the old dark strip today. Oh my goodness, there's Wickham. Oh, what a good challenge, but it might turn out to be a goal for Sunderland. It is. Well, it was a superb tackle initially, and I thought Burnley had got away with it then, but they hadn't. They hadn't banked on Sunderland there scoring, and it's Jack Rodwell's the man who's provided it with his 8th of the season. So it's deja vu again, like it was at Old Trafford. Burnley must come from behind a second time. The conditions don't help, but you could hardly class that as an excuse. Okay. Got away from the challenge superbly, kept his feet well on what's a difficult surface, but then ran into traffic. Here's Townsend. 2-8 in the centre. That's a good ball. And it's over the top from Danny Ings in there. He got in front of Costel Pantelimon. And if he'd have kept that header down, it would have been 2 each. Sunderland change. Danny Graham coming off, and young Carl Lawson is going to enter the frame. A young lad. Gustavo Poya giving the youngster a chance. Now that could be a little bit of a mistake there, but he's an untried boy, and he could relish the occasion that it could just blow up in his face. We'll see. Shackle doing terrifically well there. Hughes. Kane. Turn well. Chelsea have been pegged back to 2-2. So Burnley need to do something, and fast now. They're going to make it 2-2. And Harry Kane now. Good running by Kane as he kept his feet. And he forced the goalkeeper into saving. Well, the angle had actually died on him a bit. Might not have been going in, but Pantelimon just needed to make absolutely sure that it wasn't going in the back of the net. So Will Hughes will take the Burnley corner. 2-1 down. Good corner. And the shot coming in, and the goalkeeper didn't hold it, and it's gone for a corner, I think. I think the referee is pointing for a corner. No, he's going for a throw. I thought they'd have gone out for a corner then, but the referee wasn't entirely convinced. And here's Danny Ings now! And Pantelimon, who was diving the wrong way, has somehow managed to keep the shot out. And Burnley now looking to try and get themselves the equaliser. Here's Townsend. Not a good... Just so tricky to keep your feet in these conditions. It is Ings. He's having no trouble at the moment, and he's doing very well. Ings with a shot. Yes! That's 2 for Ings, and that's the equaliser. 2-2. A tremendous right footer. Beyond the dive of the brilliant Pantelimon, who's kept everything that Burnley's thrown at him at bay. But he's been beaten twice by this brilliant striker. He's a genius. Danny Ings has made it 2-2. And we've got another marvellous game of football here involving Burnley. They don't do 0-0 draws, they specialise in high-scoring ones. They specialise in high-scoring draws. Fantastic. And what a game we've got here then. At the Stadium of Light, it's 2 each. And still there's a good portion of the second half to go. There's about just shy of 15 minutes left. So there's still time for a winning goal for either of these two teams. That's not a good throw. Ings will pounce on it. I think the ball came to Ings a little bit too quickly and he couldn't really turn as much on it as much as he would have liked. Ward-Prowse, Townsend, Kane. And Ings is through now. And if he keeps his balance and he beats the goalkeeper, he may well just score. Ings, hat-trick! Burnley in front. And Danny Ings has done it again. 3-2. And the Clarets, away to the left-hand side in the top tier of the stand on the left-hand, behind the left-hand goal, are going crazy. There's 2,500 of them going absolutely wild. And that could be the most crucial one of the 26 he's got this season, Danny Ings, in terms of goals, because it could be the one that keeps Burnley well and truly in the Championship hunt. And Sam Vokes is going to enter the fray now for a cameo appearance. Harry Kane's going to come off. And it looks as if Will Hughes is going to come off as well. And Scott Arfield's going to be replacing him as well. So, triple change there for Burnley. Danny Ings gets a round of applause from 2,500 Burnley fans who have made the trip out. We've braved the weather conditions. It's been rather tough on the roads as well. Well, Burnley, if they do hang on to win, they've made very hard work of it, but credit to Sunderland for making a real fight of it. Here's Ward-Prowse. And Vokes is onside. Can he finish this time and put the game to bed? No, Pantelimon is saved. Still might come for Vokes, and then Pantelimon got there before striker could grab in there to maybe pounce on the follow-up. Vokes, Jutkiewicz trying to get on the end, but Pantelimon is there first. Less within a normal time. Extra 5 minutes. And Roy not denied, and he wants a throw. And he's come off. No, in fact, it's Shinskin is going to come off. And Billy Jones is the man to come on there. Sunderland throw. They've got to chase it now in this stoppage time, having twice led. It's a foul by Shackle. Wickham didn't like it, and yellow card. That just needs a few more seconds, that, for Burnley, because Shackle probably just did the right thing there. There was no way he was the last man. It would have been high on impossible to send him off. So a free kick to Sunderland, Wickham to take, floats it in. Not a good free kick. And that's the end of the game. Burnley have done it. An hat-trick from Danny Ings, Wickham and Wadwell has twice they put Sunderland in front, but they hadn't reckoned on Danny Ings. And Burnley, who twice trailed in this game, have gone back to win by 3 goals to 2 and stay on Chelsea's coattails as a result.